This thing starts up, it sounds like an absolute symphony. It could make Beethoven weep. Sir, what year is your Daytona again? 71?
1970.
70, thank you. Most of us know I don't really do foreign cars as often as I do the domestics. But there comes a time when you open your horizons. What we have here is an absolute classic. This is one of those Ferraris that it doesn't matter what you're doing, you're gonna look up and you're gonna pay attention. A lot like the Lamborghini Miura. In fact, this is from the same era and was actually a competitor to the Miura. The 1970 Ferrari 365 GTB/4 Daytona Coupe. Here we have one in Modena yellow with the classic 5-spoke wheels. Colombo Ferrari V12 engine, individual throttle bodies. This thing starts up, it sounds like an absolute symphony. It could make Beethoven weep. I absolutely adore these cars from the minute I first saw one of these things being driven on Top Gear back when I was in college. Yellow paint, normally you're going to end up seeing them. I talked to the owner about this as well, with a black interior and gray carpets. Thankfully, whoever purchased this car knew, had a little bit of brains, went with a nice tan interior with brown accents, the Daytona type seats, which to this day are still available on modern Ferraris. Like I said in the previous video, the 12-cylinder is available with this style as well. I've seen this on 550 Maranellos, 575s, 599s, even on the mid-engine V8 stuff like the F430, 360 Modena, and some of the more modern products as well, such as the 458 Italia, which is sadly out of production. Knockoff wheels, which look absolutely gorgeous, Barani wires, 5-speed manual, full instrumentation. It's hard not to fault a Ferrari, and I'm not going to fault one either. It's gorgeous. This is a classic 2-seat GT car with oodles of room inside, a nice sized trunk to fit a couple of bags. This car, it's for the Amalfi Coast, it's for the Riviera, but I would go out further and say, as a proud New Jersey resident, I would be chuffed to bits to be able to drive this around, let's say, Cape May with all the little shops, or let's say, drive it over to Long Branch, take it towards the boardwalk, just have a nice day with it. Now granted, it is a little bit of a kind of car that maybe you don't want to get damaged, so maybe don't take it to Atlantic City, but take it to a classy spot on the beach. In fact, how about Malibu? In fact, I took some pictures on Malibu when I was young, when I was a slightly younger man at 34. This car fits Malibu beautifully. Take this out in front of the shops, you're gonna get a crowd of people. Take this car out to the beach, go get a suntan. No one's gonna question the car being there, unless they're the equivalent of an HOA president. No offense. It's a stunning car. It really is. The sound that'll come out of those chrome tips when this car starts, it's the stuff of legend, stuff of dreams. Ferrari continued using Colombo engines for years after this car stopped production. It embodies the late 60s, it embodies the early 70s. This is a classic, timeless car. And anybody else that says, oh well, I like the earlier Ferraris, I'm not gonna say you're wrong. They're wonderful too. But this car set the tone with its styling for years of Ferrari's products. They went from having exposed lights and relatively elegant looks to having more racy, more dynamic, more aerodynamic, and more fluid styling. And it kind of started here with the 365 GTB4 Daytona. The car that replaced this, the Berliner Boxer, which did keep some of these styling features, although obviously wasn't exactly the same car. This would be the last front-engine V12 Ferrari to be built in serious production numbers until the year 1998, when the 550 Maranello hit the United States. Since then, Ferrari hasn't done anything other than front-engine V12s for this particular product line. The mid-engine V12s were from early 1970s until about 1995, when the 512M was taken out of production. This would be the last of the front-engine V12s for, if I have my math correctly, for over 20 years. What a way to go out. And thankfully, the 550 Maranello was so good that it reminded everybody what Ferrari's capable of. They're capable of anything when they get things right. Now I would